What's going on, nation? I'm Scott from MuscularStrength.com, and in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to blast your hamstrings so they stop looking front heavy. And you know what I mean. The majority of you guys go to the gym and you blast squats and you blast those quads, but you ain't giving those hamstrings the kind of love they need to look thick from the side. But that's going to all change today. And guys, this is actually the 7th video in this series on how to make it bigger. And if you missed any of the other videos, I will post them down in my pinned comment below, and I will post the entire playlist in the end screens as well. So make sure you check it out. But before we get started, be sure to click that notification bell so you never miss a new video upload from me. And guys, once again, to quickly recap why we're doing the exercises you're about to see the way we're doing them, most people only take advantage of 2 out of the 3 muscle building mechanisms: mechanical tension and muscle damage. The one that they don't really take advantage of is metabolic stress, which can only happen through high volume and short rest periods. So with that being said, let's jump right into the exercises. So the first exercise is going to be the Romanian deadlift, and you're going to perform 6 sets of 6 to 8 repetitions, resting only 90 seconds to 2 minute max in between those sets. And now, in my opinion, the Romanian deadlift is one of the absolute best exercises you can do for hamstring growth, because it's going to allow you to take full advantage of the first 2 muscle building mechanisms: mechanical tension and muscle damage. Mechanical tension being the overload you're placing on the muscles, and then muscle damage being the micro tears that happen in the muscle tissue from all the overloading that you're going to do during your reps. However, you have got to make sure you have proper form. The Romanian deadlift is not an exercise where you just kind of bang out reps like you do for like a bicep curl, where you just go up and down with the same tempo. With the Romanian deadlift, the stretch is where you want to get the most bang for your buck, so you've got to make sure that you're descending with a 2 to maybe 3 second negative. And as you descend, you're pushing your hips back, okay? You're not bending at your lower waist or your lower back. You're not dipping your chest forward. The only reason why your chest goes down is because you're pushing your hips back and bending your knees. And then once that barbell hits about mid-shin, then you just return to the starting position, and then you repeat for those 6 to 8 repetitions. Now, the reason why you've got to make sure you go slow is because that's where the entire exercise is happening. When you get to the bottom, you can literally go to the top as fast as you want, because we're not really working the hamstrings from the bottom of the movement to the top. All the work happens from top to bottom. And with that being said, guys, you might want to grab some wrist straps, because if you don't have wrist straps and you're trying to overload on those hamstrings, 9 times out of 10, your forearms and your grip is going to give out way before you finish your set, mainly because you are going so slow. So keep that in mind, and if you guys need some wrist straps, I'll link you to some that I like to use down in my pinned comment below. And the second exercise is going to be a prone leg curl, and you're going to do 200 repetitions as fast as you possibly can, about 20 to 30 reps per set. Now, if you don't have a prone leg curl machine, you can use the seated leg curl. It's just that, in my opinion, you guys are going to be able to lift more weight for more reps doing the prone leg curl, because whenever you do the seated, it's almost like you're always fighting the machine to keep yourself in the seat when you're trying to lift heavier weight. Granted, we're doing 200 repetitions, so you're not going to be stacking a lot of weight on the exercise itself, so it might not make a huge difference in this case, but if you do have the prone leg curl, I'd rather you guys use that. And obviously, when you do this exercise, guys, make sure you're using full range of motion, all the way down, all the way up on every single repetition. And as you bring that weight up, you should be pushing your heels towards your butt, flexing your glutes and hamstrings as hard as you can on every single repetition. And this is going to allow us to take advantage, or take full advantage, of the third muscle building mechanism, which is metabolic stress, which is lots of volume with short rest periods. All right, guys, so that wraps it up for the hamstrings workout. And if you want to apply this to your current training routine, all you're going to do is, on the day you're training legs or hamstrings specifically, you're going to swap out what you're doing right now for this. This is a lot of overloading and a lot of volume, even though it's only 2 exercises, and your hamstrings are going to be absolutely fried. Now, if your hamstrings are a lagging body part, What you want to do is after completing this workout, you want to wait 36 to 48 hours and then hit it again. And you can do it up to 3 times a week. 2 should be okay, but as a natural bodybuilder, you have got to take advantage of multiple growth periods throughout the week, and the only way you can do that is hitting the same body part multiple times. Now, like I said, this is the 7th video in this series, and I will be posting the playlist to all the videos in the end screens once this video is over. But I don't want you guys hitting every single body part with these routines twice a week. That's going to be a bit of overkill. What I want you to do is work on your lagging body parts for about 4 to 6 weeks and then switch to a different video. Now, if you want to take those workouts and make them a part of your regular routine, that's okay. But in terms of doing them twice a week, just pick one, and then after 4 to 6 weeks, switch to another one to twice a week. And that's going to allow you guys to start to build a more aesthetically proportionate physique. So every time you look in that mirror, you're going to be like, that guy Scott, he did a good job. He showed me what to do. He told me I could do it drug-free, and now I'm kicking ass, and I'm smashing that like button on every single one of his videos because I know he cares about me. And I do, guys. I care about each and every single one of you, and that's why I'm going to be down in that comment section below answering your questions as soon as this video is over. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.
Go.